Yo, what's up fellas? I'm back with another video. Today is going to be my review of the Wylde Audio Barbarian. Quick disclaimer, I'm not claiming to be any kind of an expert, so if I say something stupid or I forget something, please let me know. I'm going to try and cover as much information as possible, and we're just going to keep it moving, no editing. Alright, once again, this is the Wylde Audio Barbarian in the blackout finish. It's a nice matte black. It's modeled after a Gibson SG. I kind of wish I would have got one of the buzzsaw finishes. This one's not too bad. I purchased this directly from the Wylde Audio website. Shipping was 5 to 7 days. Everything arrived safe and sound. No complaints there. Right out of the box though, I gotta say the guitar felt a little light and almost cheap. How light it was. I think the combination of that and the flat finish just made me think cheap. But having spent some time with it, I know that's not the case. This is a solid guitar all around. Once again, no complaints. Let's check it out. There's your finish. Matte black. You can see the scuff marks from playing it. Those all wipe right out. Nice finish. Mahogany body. 3-piece maple neck. Let's see if you can get that in there. There's a set neck. No bolts here, boys. I thought it was cool to see that a la Gibson, this is a 1-piece. They usually put a joint right there on cheaper models because this is actually a design flaw. So having a joint right there actually makes the neck stronger. So these are very prone to breakage right there. I wish there would have been a volute here, a la some of the older Gibsons, just to give it a little more strength. But this is nice. You get your black binding, nice cream binding, going all the way around the headstock. I dig his logo. I dig his headstock shape. Everything turned out nice. It looks like, I'd say, some sort of faux mother of pearl on the headstock. You can see that. All right. You got your ebony fretboard, nice dark fretboard, awesome. You got these, actually this is the first time I actually held a guitar that had black mother of pearl inlays, which are beautiful to look at, but if you hold the guitar sideways, you lose the track of the inlays. 14-inch radius fretboard, nice and flat, super chunky neck. That is a baseball bat, if ever there was one. If you like a chunky neck, this is what you're gonna like. Down to the nut, you got a Graphtec Tusk nut, cut beautifully. There's plenty of wiggle room in here for if you want to put a higher string gauge on there. That's cut perfect. Jumbo frets, which are finished awesome. I mean, wonder if you can see how round that is. They did a good job on these frets. Alright, Grover tuners. Typical, I wish they would have been locking tuners at this price point, but it is what it is. These are good tuners. No major complaints. Get your Tone Pros, bridge and tailpiece. All the hardware is matte black too. Strap buttons too. Which is a nice touch. It's a solid bridge. Get your EMG 8185s. 80s metal. This is it right here. Active pickups. Alright, you got 2 volume, 1 tone. These electronics are subpar at the best. As you can see, this is probably where all the costs were cut on this guitar. Everything else is top notch. These electronics are garbage. You can see how these knobs spin of their own volition. I mean, you'll just be playing, they'll move on their own. So 2 volume, 1 tone, 3-way toggle. If you're handy with a soldering iron, you can replace these. Just remember to put tape on the body. Start off your drill slow and then speed up. I left the compartment open so we can check out these pots, how small they are. I mean, they're tiny. I mean, are these 500K? These are no K pots? I don't know. This is clearly where the costs were cut. Also, the strings are Wylde Audio 10 to 46s. So like I said, I use heavier gauge strings, and this will take it nicely. The nuts cut to accommodate you there. All right, there it is. Now, the real question is, should you spend $1,100 on this guitar? And the answer I would say is yes and no. This is a very niche guitar, in my opinion. So if you happen to be a guy or a girl who's looking for a chunky-necked SG style guitar that has active pickups, don't need to mark your spot with the inlays, and don't mind some minor electronic work, then this is the perfect guitar for you. I actually really like this guitar, and I will keep it at least for a little while. I'll probably just put some foam under the knobs to tighten them up a little bit. I don't want to swap them out just yet, just in case I do get rid of it. Okay, real quick, pros of this guitar is the style. It looks awesome. Let's straighten that out a little bit. I mean, this is badass. If you were looking for an SG, this is the SG I would go for. This thing looks awesome. Yeah, you don't see it every day. The setup was perfect right out of the box. Fretwork's awesome, plays great, no complaints. You got your premium options, except for the electronics. Chunky neck, nice tuners, awesome bridge and tail piece. I love the black mother of pearl, so that's going to be a pro and a con. All right, let's go over the cons. Price $1,100. You're getting into the premium price range. I mean, you have a lot of options in this price range. So is this something you want? So let's go back to the, do you want the chunky neck? Do you want the active pickups? Do you want all the premium options? And can you do a little electronic work? This is the guitar for you. This didn't come with a case, which isn't a huge deal, but it's still weird at this price point. I mean, at least a gig bag, something. I don't know. Electronics are laughable. There's no battery access, so you're gonna have to unscrew the cover every time you want to change the battery. Inlays are hard to see at an angle. Like I said, it's a pro and a con. Throws me off a little bit, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I don't know what it would be for you. And alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope maybe you got some information that you can use if you're thinking about purchasing one of these. Have a great day. Thank you.